What's going on, guys? It's Jamie. Thanks for joining me in this episode of Marketing Uncut. This segment of my channel was really me just talking about what I'm doing inside my business at the moment, what I have been observing, what I've been trying, my experiments, all that type of stuff. And I thought what I'd drop today is something that I've tested out and worked extremely well. And if you're a coach and you're looking for cash flow strategies, if you're a high ticket affiliate marketer and you have a group of people that you've sold stuff to before, or you have an audience that knows, likes, and trusts you, this is going to work for you. It is an incredible cash flow strategy, and I haven't really seen too many people deploy this before. So I'd like to say that I can take advantage of it being an original idea. Is probably not though. But anyway, all it is quite simply a paid coaching call. Oh my God, amazing. How does he think of this stuff? Wow, really? Right, so here's the deal with that though. The deal was that I normally charge $500 per hour for my coaching. And as I've got more experience, as I've got more students, as I've got more successes along the line, that figure has incrementally gone up and up and up and up and up and up and up, right? And so because I'm quite vocal these days, I need to start to look after my time a little bit better. I am a little bit more vocal about talking about what my per hourly rate is. Now that is probably going to go up to $1,000 an hour in the not too distant future. However, for the time being, it is 500, and I don't sell many of them because I'm not actively trying to sell many of them for that matter, right? So here's the thing. In my audience, which most of it is done over on Facebook, by the way, and you're welcome to go check out the Facebook group there if you're interested. And so with that, basically, because I express that and I say, I'm a high ticket affiliate marketer and I have a program, it's called the Ultimate Marketing Mastermind, and that sells from anywhere from $1,000 right up to 3,500 at the moment. That is going to go up eventually to 5K for the core component. Not just yet though, maybe later on in the year or next year, I'm not entirely sure on that part. Anyways, I say all that because if I am articulating to people over and over again, creating $1,000 deals or $10,000 deals or making $20, $30, $40, $50,000 in a single month. By the way, transparency, not every month is going to be one of the big ones, right? Don't fall for the stuff out there. I have had plural 50K months though, I must say. So, that's why I feel quite confident saying 50K months. Anyways, I say that because if I'm vocalizing this type of stuff to you guys over and over and over again, I'm like waving my awards around because it's the only thing I'm proud of in my entire life, and I'm doing all that stuff. And I keep echoing that same message to you over and over and over and over and over again, then of course what it does from an audience perspective is it increases the value or the perceived value of said coaching call, right? So here's how this whole thing went down. I basically thought, you know what, I'm going to sell a coaching call. My calendar is actually really empty at the moment, which is really nice, by the way. I thought I've got a bit of spare time. Maybe I should put some stuff out there. Let's give this a shot. So what I did is a pay what you want coaching call. Pay what you want coaching call. Now, I'm not insane, although some may argue that, and so I decided to put a minimum of $49 on it. I thought that's less than I would like to earn, but tell you what, if I put like no minimums, people are going to come in at $1 and then I'll just be resentful and all that type of stuff, right? So I did two things. One is I put a minimum of $49. They could pay what they want. Some people chose to pay more, of course, because their time, or they understand my time is valuable. And especially if I do charge $500 per hour, they understand that there's got to be an equal exchange there as well, right? Some people just pay the $49, that's completely fine. And all I did was put a post out in my group. Hey, got basically 9 spots left. I already had someone committed in Messenger. They didn't come through as it transpired. So I ended up selling 9 out of the available 10, but I thought, you know what, this person's locked it in. I'll put 9 out of 10 on the cart page, which I did. And within about 24, 36-ish hours with one post in my group, I think I put one on my timeline as well, and I sent one off to my email list as well. So between those three, basically 3 pieces of content that I pretty much echoed throughout the same, like it's pretty much the same content, just changing the links and different things like that there. Sold out, so 9 spots. And it wasn't a huge money spinner. I mean, it cleared like $1,680 or something like that, which is not bad as a front end. But here's the cool thing, right? Now, little thing for you. A lot of my cash flow strategies are derived from that idea of giving a massive chunk of value up front for a tiny little exchange. And what tends to happen is, even if you are the worst salesperson in the world, even if you absolutely feel like you suck at sales, what tends to happen is, because you've had that massive value exchange with that person, it is so much more likely that they are just going to turn around and go, hey, what do you got for me? How else can you help me out? And it is remarkable. And I stumbled upon doing this, by the way. And so what happened was, I was selling a coaching call, and I sold it for like, back in the day, I was selling it for $50 a pop. And 1 hour or 90-minute coaching call, and I'd hop on the blower and do the thing. And what happened was, I didn't really even consider asking any closing questions, any kind of question. Hey, wants to kind of hear what it might be like if we were to continue moving forward or working together. Do you want the rest of this problem solved? Like, obviously there's only a limitation of how much we can get solved on the 1 hour call. Would you like some more help down the track? And I didn't even think of doing that, right? So I was just like, okay, thanks for your time. Hope you had a great experience. I'll, see you around. Cool, made my $50. All right, $50, I'm rich. And then it wasn't until someone out of the blue said, hey, Jamie, what do you got going on for this thing? I've seen you like promoting this thing, and I need a high ticket thing anyway, so I think I'm going to jump in. And I'm like, whoa, what was this a joke? Are you kidding me? Really? And that's how it worked. All of a sudden I had someone from one of these calls jump in and say, hey, I would like to buy some more stuff. I'm like, like to buy some more stuff, you say? So what dawned on me at that point was, I've been in sales for freaking eons at this point, like 15 plus years. I've sold millions of dollars worth of stuff on and offline as well. And it just, I don't know why it didn't dawn on me that I shouldn't just ask the bloody question. So it was a massive slap in the face. But here's the cool thing. I started doing some stats after that, and by the way, I don't bait and switch people into jumping on this thing and like, haha, you're paying for a call, but it's actually a sales call the whole way through. I actually deliver a ton of value. But at the end of it, this is why it works really well. At the end of it, all I do is I say, hey person, did you get value from today? Yeah, totally. Amazing value. Cool. Really appreciate that. So I asked for two things. I know it's a big ask too. First one is, look, if you did get value, it sounds like you did, would you mind dropping a couple of lines in my group, or perhaps we can even do it over Zoom right now, just saying what value you got and what you're excited about deploying in your business moving forward. Like, yeah, sure, no worries at all. Like, I'm a bit shy on camera, so I'll put them in your group. Okay, cool. So then I've got ongoing social proof. Jamie did the bestest coaching call ever. He is awesome at life. I like hanging out with him. Cool, okay, thanks. That's a bang testimonial. Now I've got like social proof. I can keep building that up over and over and over and over and over again. Keep leveraging that in your socials, all that type of stuff. Which, by the way, that is the secret move that you got to do when you... No, I'm kidding. I don't know where that came from. So what was I saying that? Oh yeah, stumble into the coaching. Yeah, so the paid coaching calls made $1,680-ish on the front end, and I knew this would happen. Basically, I got on first call, cool, and obviously we had been going back and forth about a couple of things, and basically wanted to try and see whether my program was going to be the right fit at some stage. Anyway, I said, cool, look, my door is open. Was it something that is in the realms of possibility now, or like, you're just going to go back and save your shekels and come back later on once it's a little bit easier financially? It's like, cool, can't do anything. Okay, that's fine. So next person jumps on, hey, look, do you feel like you need some more support? Yeah, I do. Okay, cool. Well, why don't we get you involved in this thing? Bang. So that's a $2,000 sale. Okay, nice. 2,400, sorry. Payment plan. So anyway, I'm like, cool. Okay, well, this is pretty cool, right? Another person. Yeah, I think I need one-on-one coaching. So my one-on-one stuff is $7,500. And I was like, okay, well, this is what I've got. Or, you can join the group coaching. This is what we've got for $3,500. Right, and so then they're like, yeah, okay, sweet. So they've confirmed they're going to jump in, just need to get paid. But let's figure that out when it happens, right? And then the other person wasn't in a position to be able to do anything, and that's completely fine. I understand that. But that's only out of the 9 people I've got there. That's only 3 so far that I've actually spoken to, right? And I've basically effectively closed 1. cash in the bank, that's pretty cool, and the other person is just waiting to get paid, right? So my point being is that even if all I did was close these two, and hopefully they both come in, well, one has come in, hopefully the other one comes in, which is improbable because I think there's probably going to be other people that will want some additional help, then it's likely that this could turn into from $1,600, whatever it was, to 10,000, 12,000, maybe more in revenue, right? The other part of it is when you, if you're doing sales calls, for example, and as some of you may know, if you've been doing sales calls for a little while, you're all right, cool. Hey, what's up? 45-minute call, yada yada. You have this high energy all the time. It's quite stressful at times because you've got to close, and especially if you're working under KPIs, even if it is your own business, you probably have your own KPIs and things that you need to happen in a certain time frame, a certain way. And with that, there's an element of stress and anxiety that can come from that. But why this process works so well and why it's a different shift of your mindset is you're actually getting paid for your time anyway, which is really, really, it's just a valuable feeling. Even if it's only $50, you're kind of like, sweet. And it is genuinely a coaching call as well. You don't like I say, it's not a bait and switch. You're not like, haha, I tricked you into getting on a call, haha, sucker. It is genuinely helping them out as best as you possibly can during that time together. And then at the end of it, quite simply just asking, hey, look, did you get value from this? Yes, I did. Awesome. How would it be, or how would you feel if I was to give you a bit of information to see what it might be like for us to continue working together? Is that cool? Yeah, it's cool. Awesome. Let's get started. Right? Super cool stuff. So go give that a shot. It's just a pay what you want coaching offer. And I guess the things that you need are an audience, goodwill in that audience as well. If you've got you've just been pitching the entire time without any value adds, then people you're going to burn your audience out pretty easily, right? So make sure you got some value. And then all you need, Calendly link, somewhere to take payment as well. Don't overthink it. You can just use PayPal or just go into Stripe and there's a payment link thing there. You can put in a little bit of content to kind of close it, have a deadline over the weekend or something like that. Nice and easy, and you'll do pretty well out of that. So anyway, hope this helps, guys. Go deploy it, drop a comment, let me know how you got on with that, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks very much.